Okay, hello you guys. In this video, I will be teaching you guys how to be using something called drawing with degrees. Right? It's something that I also found in the FIFA.js Getting Started book, like magazine. You guys can get the book and also like it in my last video. Found something interesting in this video. I will show it to you guys on how to make this. So I don't know if you've used degrees before or if you like to use the degrees, but let's get started. So you can change the canvas size to really however you'd like. The background color is obviously your choice. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so what we're gonna do is drawing with degrees. Let's write that in the name. Sorry about that. Okay. The next step is we're going to go to create canvas and hit play. So obviously we get our shape. Let's change things up a bit. So let's say if we make this 480, 120. You know I've been doing this for a while, but in Pivot just book they also do that. But if you like to see it, it's basically meaning with 4 times. Okay, so background, I usually keep it at a 204, giving it that gray background. I think in the next video I have to do one on angle mode. I think that's something that I want to teach you guys. Okay, so with a background like that, so I'm gonna be teaching you guys the radians in this video. Okay, so let's take this right here and let's move it about I'm forced to do. I generally do this. So we're gonna be using the arc function again. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the arc function in my last video. Because in my previous video we were drawing we're using the pi function. Okay? But in this one we're gonna be using the radian. 90, comma 60, comma 80. Just follow what I'm doing. Everything will turn out to be fine. And then I'm just gonna make this 0. Okay, so for our next thing, we're gonna be doing our radians as 90. So comma, so radians RADIANS, radians, and it should come up in blue because it's a word that is familiar with. Do that now. We're gonna put a bracket inside of parentheses, and then put our other one, closing that, and ending that. So why do we have to do this? Well, this 90 right here is the same thing. It goes under this comma. So why does it have to be like this? Well, this radians is in the bracket of 90, but it's a bit more complicated than that. I'm gonna draw another arc. Okay. Remember, this is just 2D shapes. It shouldn't be that hard. It is a bit more upscale from the previous video, but I'm pretty sure we can. Alright, so we can go for some bigger numbers this time, maybe. But instead of this, we'll just still make this 60. 190, 60, and then just follow the rest, okay? 80, comma, 80, comma, 0. Okay, so now we're gonna bring the radians, but this time, we're gonna do 3 times that number, which is, as you guessed it, 90 times 3 equals 270. Okay, so comma, let's write radians, and then 270, and that, and done. So now we got this shape. So what's the difference between this and arcs? Not much difference. We're still drawing arcs here, but this time we're using the radians. So you thought that we'd be doing degrees. Well, instead of just the degrees thing, we're using more so the radians. So it's not. It's a bit similar to when we were using our lips in the last video. So, um, what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna make. We can move this up. We need to draw, or no, wait. We need to draw two more arcs. Yeah, that's fine. Let's draw two more arcs. So really, there's no difference between the videos, or this video and that video, but this image want to teach you how to do it with the radians. So yeah, you can do this one on 290, and then just follow the rest. The 80, but stop here. Don't put the 0, okay? Instead of 0, we're gonna do 2 radians, okay? So 1 radian is 90 times 2, 180. 180. But this one, don't put the parentheses yes, because we have to do one more, okay? And then another radians. And this time it's 90 times 5, so 450. Oh, wait, I forgot. There we go. So we got this piece. It's just missing this piece, okay? Again, there's not much difference between the videos, and maybe after this I might start coloring the arcs, and you can maybe change the shapes. Alright. I know that you can notice how open these things are. Generally, we would close them around here, but we made them a bit bigger, okay? We're still putting the same amount of values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still 6 values to create it, but we need to tell a specific thing. Right, let's try our last. So, as you guys have noticed, we've been going up by 100, 190, 190, 290, so you guessed it, 390. I don't know if you've been noticing that pattern. And then again, follow the rest. And 80, 80, and now let's do our two radians. Radians, and radians 45, comma, radians 225, and close. And then we have this. Obviously, this is a bit similar to the video we did before. I'm using radians. So I showed you how to do it with two ways, okay? And you can also rename the strong with degrees. Rename this to radians. And in the next video, I'll probably teach you something called using the angle mode. That's something that I've been doing a little bit of research of. If you've been going to, hold on, to file save for the references, and then if you go to the references, and the arc, okay, we've been doing the quarter pi thing before, okay, but this time we did it a bit different. So if we go back, then we can look at, so for my next video, search up, angle mode method P5. I'm gonna be doing something like this, so probably if you'd like, you can research something like this, okay? Using the angle mode, I'll just get the basics of it, and you can see how it follows my mouse throughout. So probably do a little bit of research, so they did angle mode degrees, and that's the same thing. So you write angle mode degrees, that bit we're getting into a bit more than we're using the angle mode. So I'd say maybe do a little bit of research, maybe for the next video, or if you want, you can still continue playing around with this. We'll try something else with this, okay? So, I already said 1 minute ago, okay? Maybe now we can maybe add some colors, get it more colorful. Just let me add some colors. I'm just gonna make them all the same, really. First of all, the background, no, let's make this a bit bigger. Let's make this 600, and let's make this, obviously the ratio is not enough, so we're really gonna have to change a few stuff. This ratio they can handle. Background. Oh, the background looks so dull. 90, 12, 100. a little bit more purplish. And then I'm gonna make, now I'm gonna, have you guys ever heard of making a yellow? I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a yellow color. You know it's RGB, but you think, wait a minute, yellow is the primary color. Red is primary, blue is primary, but green is not primary, but yellow is the color that's missing. I can teach you guys how to get the RGB for it. 225, 225, 0 is the RGB for it. And I shouldn't add the fill because I have no idea what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, so that is the end of this video. I'll probably make one more today, but you'll probably watch it later. I'll give you time to do your challenge and stuff, and I'll reach you the next video. Hopefully you got a little bit information on using radians. Again, there was no difference from yesterday's video, though hopefully I added a little bit more color in your life. Anyway, that is the end of the video.